Hello, this is Susan Poss, and we're still working in the chapter on graphing. This is section 4.2, and this is my first video. You'll notice as you look at this chart, if you just watched the previous video, there were numbers in the chart. We filled in the missing values, but some of the numbers were already given to us. Now we've moved on from that, and you notice that the chart is empty. So now you get to choose your own values. And it says that we should make a table, and we need to choose 3 x values, substitute into the equation, and complete the ordered pairs, and then finally graph the ordered pairs. The first step says solve for y if necessary. I'm thinking if I want to do that or not. I guess I can do that. So I'll take it. You don't have to do that, but I will go ahead, and we'll see how this works out. So if I'm going to be solving explicitly for y, that means I want nothing on the left-hand side but a positive 1y. Now notice that 2x and 8 are not like terms, so you cannot combine them. You just have to write down positive 2x plus 8. All right, then the last step here in solving for y is that I want to divide by that coefficient positive 4, but now I need to divide every term out here by that positive 4. So when I get it solved explicitly for y, notice the 1/2 is this 2 over 4. So I have y equals 1/2 x plus 2. All right, so that's completing the first step. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. And that's completing the first step. So we're going to choose 3 x values. Now, since I'm going to be taking half of it, I think I want to choose even numbers, so I might choose 2, 4, and 6. So let's do each of those. When x is 2, 1/2 of 2 is 1, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, second time through, x is 4, 1/2 of 4 is 2, and 2 plus 2 is 4. And the third time through, x is 6, 1/2 of 6 is 3, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So there are my 3 points. Now we're going to, we did the making the table, and we did the substituting and completing the ordered pairs. Now I'm ready for the last step, which is to graph. So I'm going to scroll down just a little bit here. The first point, I'm going to go ahead and write it as an ordered pair, has an x coordinate of 2 and a y coordinate of 3. The second point has coordinates x 4, y 4. That looks like 4, 4 right there, 4 to the right and 4 up. And the third point has coordinates 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. All right, so there's the third point, and this does exactly what I wanted it to do, which is these are all falling into a nice straight line, and that's what linear equations should do, is you should get all of your points to be collinear. So those are the steps that we're going to be following when we graph. You're going to learn several ways to graph. This is the first and the simplest technique. So I'm going to do one more here. This one's already solved for y. So I think I'll pick up, I don't know, let's try 6, -2, and 0. We'll just do something different. So first time through, I'll let x be 6. -1/2 times 6 is -3. and negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So there's my first point. All right, second time through, negative 1/2 times negative 2, that's my x value now. So I'm just recopying the equation and replacing the x value with whatever I have in my chart. So when x is negative 2, looks like y, oops, I see a mistake I made. That's supposed to be a 4. I guess my brain was ahead of myself. Positive 1 plus 4 is 5, sorry. There we go. And the last time through, x is 0. And 0 times anything is 0. So it looks like when x is 0, y is 4. So now let's go and plot our points. The first point is 6, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. The next point is negative 2, 5. So 2 back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. And see, those form a line right there, but that doesn't really check it. I need this third point to be sure that all three of these fall into the same line. So 0, 4 means you start at the origin, you do not go left, you do not go right, you go up 4. So there is the point 0, 4, and that's looking very good to me. Looks like I'm seeing a line that looks about like that. So they did exactly what I had hoped. They're collinear, which leads me to think I've done the work correctly. All right, so that's a good place to stop. Right, let me get it so there, so you can see it all. Thank you, that's it, bye-bye.